Hi, I'm Carrie Blazer, the Divine Feminine, reincarnation of Mary Magdalene. Thank you for clicking on my clip. But I want to let you know that I have a free ebook linked below, my 6 Divine Feminine Self-Love Strategies. They will help you transform your emotional wounds into personal wisdom. And I take a multidisciplinary approach. I include the laws of physics, psychology, neuroscience, shamanism, mysticism. I went wild, okay? So men can understand and women can understand. There's something there for everyone because what I learned is when something's true, it's true in multiple places. All right, please like and subscribe and help me distribute my ebook to everyone for free by exploding my channel. Take care. Enjoy the clip. Bye. So how can we use the universe as a mirror, the fact that we live in a holographic universe, to help us heal from our childhood trauma? Here's how it works. So if I have like 40 degrees vibrating at selfishness inside of my soul, when other souls around me also have that same 40 hertz, when mine moves, it'll make theirs move, and that will draw my attention, a perception, and that's my tribe, my identity, showing me myself. Or if I have part of me that vibrates at 500 hertz, really compassionate, really loving, then other people that say 500 hertz will also move around me, again, showing me my tribe, showing me who I am. So let's watch this in real time. And this experiment shows us that when you have 512 hertz and 440 hertz tuning forks, when 512 moves, the 440 doesn't even notice. When you have 440 moving and 440, when one moves, so does the other. And that's how the universe is a mirror. There's the movement. There's the attention. I'm going to stop sharing here. When I found that experiment showing me how, based on the laws of physics, that works, I was quite excited. So now I'm going to share my 2 favorite videos, how the heart is a physical vortex, how this all works, the heart. And we're going to lean on a Tesla quote, to understand the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. And we're going to learn that blood flows before the heart even forms in an embryo. So the second video is how that embryo, how the heart forms in the embryo. It's fascinating. Let's talk about that. Why wouldn't they teach people that the heart is a vortex like a black hole? How powerful is a black hole? And we live in Western society. That's a Christian worldview. Fear God. That's an external locus of control. Well, now we know we live in a holographic universe. So how can God exist outside of how the universe operates? A question for you to ponder on your own. But if we look at psychology, when you have an external locus of control, like my parent says when I can and when I can't express myself authentically, no, that's right, but don't express that way. That was my life. I was too perceptive, too articulate, I saw everything. So just zip it, Carrie, zip it. I had a hard time making friends my whole life, failed marriage, spent a ton of time alone, tons of challenges because I could not express my authentic self. And Carl Jung will show us the way again. To summarize him, he says, one does not experience loneliness because one has no one about him. One experiences loneliness because one is unable to express what is important to oneself, unable to be authentic, unable to individuate. Individuates Carl Jung.